So we are going to be working on Beatrice Bunny today, or if you want to rename her Benjamin Bunny, that would work too. Okay, so I already have all my supplies laid out. I have my needles already threaded. If you've been with me for a while, then you have a collection of sewing needles. So I would recommend going ahead and getting everything already threaded up. So the ivory has 3 strands. The black is 6. The pink is also 3. All right. Now, I went ahead and traced the pattern onto the felt to make it a bit easier cutting wise. So then you can see that you really do kind of have to plan out to make sure that you've got enough space to get everything on there. And I'll hold this up so you can see how I've mapped it out there. And you have plenty of room for all of your pieces. And then my pink is actually slightly smaller than the pink I sent you, but even on the tiny one, they all fit. Okay, so we are going to start with the ears. So I'm going to cut those out first. You should have 2 white ears and then 2 pink inner ears. We're going to go ahead and stitch the inner pink onto the ivory. All right, if you see some pencil markings, you can just flip it over to the other side, and that won't be a big deal. All right, so you're going to want to get the pink along the edge there. Also, you could just take an eraser and just go like that, and it'll take the pencil marks off. So you're going to want the pink to line up on the bottom there. And then take your threaded needle, and then you're just going to do a running stitch around. So go around the whole ear with that running stitch. So you can see in the back. All right, so you're going to just keep doing that until the whole thing is stitched on there. Then you'll tie off and you will trim your tails. Then you're going to repeat and do the other ear. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes with my ears done. Wait, I got it backwards. Whoops. There we go. That looks right. Okay, you're going to do that, and then I like to just kind of lay it out there just to make sure I like the placement before I get started. Flip that one over because I can see pencil. Okay, so then your foot should look like that. One little tip, let me see if I can have one handy, I do. In situations with these tiny toes is a glue stick. So what you can do is put a little bit of glue on your felt just to hold it into place. While you're stitching. You don't want to have it too close to the edge of the ivory because you have to sew the other side on there. All right. So now we're ready to stitch those down. Now, if you don't want to stitch the tiny toes down, if you're nervous about that, you can use a more permanent glue, like a fabric glue. That it might even be a felt glue, to be perfectly honest. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I wouldn't be surprised if the tacky glue lady makes felt glue or something. She makes glue for everything. And then you wouldn't have to stitch those. So I'm going to start with the heel, and you're also going to be using the running stitch for the heel. Okay, so you can see with the heel down. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tie off and then I like to just go through a little tiny bit of the felt and bury the knot a little bit. They're going to be like tiny stitches. You can see, itty bitty. And there we go. And if you want to see the back, I'll move the tail out of the way so you can see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and tie that off. And you're going to want to do that again with the other bunny foot. Okay, so cut out. We have 4 bunny feet. And you're going to actually sew them together and stuff them so that her feet or his feet really stick out. You already have your ivory needle threaded. You need to get 3 strands on that. Alright, so you want to match up your feet. So you have one plain and one with the pads. And then have your stuffing ready to stuff your feet. Okay, now we're going to blanket stitch. So, like I usually do, I'm going to put the needle through halfway through the felt. I don't know how well you can see. If I had brighter lights, you could see through the felt and see the needle right through it. That just buries your knot in the felt there. Trim the tail. Okay, now we're going to be ready to blanket stitch. Okay, so you're going to want to insert the needle through the felt, wrap around, and pull through. Okay, and you can see how close together the stitches are. Alright, and then wrap it around and pull through. So you're going to want to do that around most of it, leaving an opening to be able to stuff the wool into. Alright, I'm more than halfway. So we have a nice little pocket here. I'm just going to stuff the top part up here. So I pull off little pieces. And shove them in there. Now you don't want to overstuff the feet because you actually have to attach them to the bunny body. So that actual tiny amount is probably enough to fill up the whole thing here. So then I'm just going to finish closing that up. And we'll move on to the next part.